Hi everyone, I'm Rebekah and we are back here in our packing house. This is the area where all of our produce comes in from the fields and we either wash it, bunch it, or pack it into crates to bring out to the farm stores or to pack in our CSA boxes. So right in front of me we have a nice selection of all of our fall crops. So in the fall, what you're gonna find, and going into the winter now, is a lot of our crops are gonna not have the leaves on them, just like these turnips here and these beets here. The beets and turnips will stay very well in the fridge as long as they don't have the leaves. So we chop the leaves off them and we'll be able to leave them in the cooler. Just like our carrots here, and also even our Brussels sprouts, we'll pick just the plant, cut off all the leaves, and these little sprouts will stay in the cooler for quite a few weeks to make sure that you have yummy Brussels sprouts all the way till Christmas. We are out in one of our high tunnel areas here on the farm. So we use our high tunnels in the winter and also in the spring to extend our growing season. As the seasons are changing and we get a couple more different weather events, we're really able to use these tunnels to allow us to grow some lettuces, cabbage, kale, and also some radishes early in our season and also later. So what happens is the sun shines on these tunnels, much like a greenhouse, and the warmth stays inside the tunnel. So inside these tunnels is probably about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than it is outside. So when we hit a 20-degree night like we've had most nights this week, it's still well above freezing so that we can be growing our lettuces and all of our other crops. So right now we have these 3 tunnels filled with lettuces and a couple other crops right now, and we're using them for our late season CSAs. And then whatever we don't harvest now, we'll kind of go to sleep for the winter and hopefully it'll come back nice and bright in early April. And that allows us to keep growing. An additional step that we take in addition to the tunnels existing themselves is putting a bunch of row cover over it. So this row cover is the same cover that you'll see us put on strawberries or peppers or tomatoes to keep them warmer. We find that each layer of row cover gets us about 4 degrees of temperature difference. So if the tunnels are already 10 degrees warmer, now they're 15 degrees warmer. So this is allowing us to keep our lettuce alive and growing so that we can pick it out before it gets super cold next week. But these tunnels give us at least an extra 6 weeks of growing time, which is super important to be able to have local produce around for our community and also for our CSA program. So we keep experimenting with the tunnels. Our winter tunnels are one of my favorite things to explore in and also harvest in because they're nice and warm.